There's something magical about the quiet moments of dawn, when the world is still half asleep and life feels gentle, unhurried. Sometimes, in that silence, we hear the truth we've been avoiding. Our lives don't fall apart all at once. They fade, one small choice at a time. And the same is true for success. It doesn't arrive in a single burst of brilliance, but through the soft rhythm of daily effort. Many people chase big dreams, waiting for one grand moment to change everything, only to realize that life's miracles are hidden in the small habits we repeat even when no one's watching. This is the story of one such person, a boy named Ethan, whose ordinary days became the foundation of an extraordinary life. Ethan grew up in a peaceful town surrounded by hills and maple trees. He wasn't the brightest student, nor the laziest, just ordinary. But he dreamed of being someone great, someone admired, successful, maybe even famous one day. Yet behind his dreams lived quiet chaos. His room was always messy, his notebooks half empty. Every goal he made was quickly abandoned. He told himself, "I'll start tomorrow," but tomorrow never came. His parents sighed, his teachers scolded, and his friends drifted away. Still, Ethan believed that only big efforts could bring big results. And since those efforts scare him, he chose the comfort of doing nothing. He waited for life to change, as if some invisible miracle would knock on his door one morning and rewrite his story. Days turned into months. Ethan's grades dropped. His confidence faded. He scrolled through social media, comparing his dull life to the shining success of others. And though he whispered to himself, "I'll be different one day," the weight of his habits kept pulling him down. He didn't realize that it wasn't his dreams that were broken, it was his discipline. And without discipline, even the most beautiful dreams turn into dust. One afternoon, after failing yet another exam, Ethan wandered into the town square, tired, frustrated, and unsure what to do next. There, sitting on a wooden bench under a blooming chestnut tree, was Mr. Rowan, a retired professor known for his calm wisdom and gentle smile. Seeing the boy's troubled face, Mr. Rowan spoke softly. "You look like someone fighting a battle inside." Ethan nodded silently. The old man smiled. He said, "Let me tell you a story. A long time ago, a farmer planted a bamboo seed in his garden. Every day he watered it, cared for it, but nothing grew. A year passed, then 2, 3, 4, 5, still nothing. His neighbors laughed and said, "You're wasting your time." But the farmer kept believing. Then, in the 5th year, something amazing happened. The bamboo shot up 80 feet tall in just 6 weeks. You see, the bamboo wasn't doing nothing all those years. It was growing strong roots underground. Mr. Rowan looked into Ethan's eyes and said, "Success is like that bamboo, my boy. The habits you plant today, no matter how small, are the roots that will hold your greatness." Ethan stared at the ground, his mind quiet for the first time in months. He realized he'd been chasing results, not roots. The next day, Ethan visited Mr. Rowan again. "Sir," he asked, "where do I even begin?" The professor chuckled and replied, "Begin small. Let me give you a few habits that can change your life." And so he shared 7 simple habits, small in appearance, but powerful in impact. The first one, wake up early. Waking up 1 hour earlier every day gives you 365 extra hours a year, said Mr. Rowan. Ethan began waking up before sunrise, And at first it felt strange, but slowly he came to love the quiet morning air, the way the sunlight touched the curtains, the way the world felt full of possibilities. The second, read daily. 10 pages a day, said the professor, and you'll finish 12 books a year. Those pages can change how you think. Ethan picked up his first book, The Power of Discipline, and found himself curious for more. The third, set small goals. Instead of saying, I'll be successful, he wrote, I'll write 200 words a day, or study for 25 minutes. Those tiny goals felt achievable, and soon his notebooks began to fill. The fourth, fight procrastination. Whenever he felt the urge to delay, he'd count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and start immediately. That simple rule turned hesitation into motion.
The fifth, practice gratitude. Each night before bed, Ethan would write down 3 things he was grateful for, even small ones. A good meal, a kind word, a clear sky. Gratitude shifted his focus from what he lacked to what he already had. The sixth, move your body. Just 10 minutes of exercise or stretching each morning. It wasn't about perfection, but about consistency. And finally, the seventh, limit screen time. Before using his phone, Ethan asked himself, is this helping me grow or wasting my time? Slowly, the hours he once lost online became moments of creation and learning. Weeks passed, then months. At first, nothing seemed to change. But one morning, Ethan noticed he was calmer, more focused. His mind felt lighter, his energy more steady. He no longer needed motivation. His habits carried him. By the end of the year, Ethan had read 12 books, written his first short story, and earned grades he'd never imagined possible. His parents began to smile again. And deep down, Ethan realized something profound. He didn't need to do something big to change his life. He just needed to do something small every single day. Years later, Ethan became a well-known entrepreneur, invited to speak at universities and youth conferences. And whenever someone asked for his secret, he would smile and say, big results come from small habits. Success isn't about luck. It's about what you do when no one's watching. So tonight, as you close your eyes, think about the bamboo. You may not see your progress yet, but that doesn't mean nothing's happening. Beneath the surface, your roots are growing, stronger, deeper, preparing you for the moment when your time finally comes. You don't need to wait for the perfect plan or the perfect day. All you need is a small, steady step, repeated with faith. Because small habits done with heart have the power to change everything. If Ethan's story touched your heart, let this be your reminder. Change doesn't happen in a day. It happens every day. Start your journey with one small habit today. And if you believe stories like this can inspire others, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. So together, we can build a world where gentle stories change hearts one habit at a time.